What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Lurch Frank Wilkes, and today we're going to be talking about a B-rated classic, 2006, The Pumpkin Carver. A little rundown of the film is that you have a set of siblings, a boy and a girl, and their names are Jonathan and Lynn. Now, Lynn, the film starts off with Jonathan and Lynn, and it's Halloween night, and Lynn's boyfriend comes over. His name is AJ, and, you know, he's a total douche, you know. He just, like, got his handsy. He's getting all handsy with the dude's sister, and it's, like, really awkward and weird while Jonathan is just basically carving this pumpkin. So, after Lynn's like, oh, you know, I'm gonna go get dressed, whatever, and I'll meet you at your house. And he's like, alright. So then he goes and messes with Jonathan. He, like, shakes up his beard. He's spraying it on him. Total asshole. So AJ leaves, and a little while later, this guy walks in who has a knife, and he's got this pumpkin mask, and he's super creepy, and he comes in, and he starts messing with Lynn, and he ends up trying to stab her. So she starts calling out for help, and Jonathan gets up, and he still has the knife in his hand, and he runs over, and he murders this assailant. It turns out it's AJ, and he just, like, violently stabs him. So Jonathan is found not guilty of any sort of crime because they really thought that AJ was an actual assailant, a home invader, that he broke in, and he was, you know, actually hurting her. So, you know, he's found not guilty. So a year later, the next Halloween, Lynn and Jonathan decide to move to the small town of Carver. And they're about to meet up with some new friends that they just met. And, you know, Lynn's telling Jonathan, don't worry about it. You know, you gotta let this go. This is very, you know, it was a sad thing, but you gotta let it go. You know, now it's time to move on. I got a friend you can meet. This girl that's really interested in you, blah, blah, blah. So they meet up, and on the way to the party, they run into this old guy, and he actually has like his pickup truck, and all these pumpkins had spilled out the back. So they almost hit him. They stop real suddenly. They say they're sorry. They help the guy. The guy's this, like, old, creepy guy telling him about, you know, you guys stay out of that pumpkin patch. They're evil spirits, you know, just warning them. Jonathan is actually plagued by this, you know, the feeling of feeling guilty about taking somebody's life. So he keeps hearing Jonathan, his name being spoken, and keeps seeing AJ in this mask. So a little while into the movie, you know, you got some side characters that are introduced, but at some point in the movie, the older guy goes to Jonathan and tells him, hey, you know, he tells him that he's a carver, and that he was a carver, and that you know, most carvers have this evil spirit in them. And the premise of the movie is that AJ is able to come back to life. And when he comes back to life, he's able to basically make a deal with the devil and kill everybody at this party. Now, what I thought about this film is I think it's absolutely the worst it's not even B-rated good. It's like the acting in it is terrible. The premise is terrible. The entire characters, the cast, they were just a terrible idea. It was a poorly written movie. But boy, I thought when I was watching this, I was like, man, this has got to be one of the best projects to be part of, because it was so much fun to watch. It was stupid. I'll be honest with you, it was one of the stupidest movies I ever saw. But if you're looking for something dumb and stupid and silly and just something you can kind of turn your brain off and watch, there's actually a lot of fun to watch. The kill scenes are pretty good. It's just like you know you're watching a shit movie. So I would definitely recommend it. I love B-rated horror films. It's a lot of fun. I had a great time watching it. You know, it's a Friday night pizza movie that you could just turn your brain off and totally watch and check out. So if you guys have never seen it, it's streaming free on Tubi. I also saw it free on Amazon subscription. It's kind of everywhere. I think it's on Plateau TV as well. Check it out. I mean, check it out. Let me know what you guys thought in the comment section. I won't lie to you. It's terrible. It's a stupid movie, but it's a lot of fun. So if you're new to the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And until next time, I'm Lurch Frank Wilkes. Lurch Horror Wilkes. Wow, that's actually kind of cool too. Lurch Horror Wilkes. I might use that at some point. Anyway, stay horror. I'm Lurch Frank Wilkes. This is the Clintonville Slasher. Later days.